Hello, I'm Matt Frawley, and this is Mathey Talk. And today, I'm very excited. We have Mathey the Moose here, big luminary here on campus, and I just thank you so much for making the time out of your busy schedule to be with us today. Well, you're right. I know. Mathey is special to you, so you make the time. Thanks so much. I'd love to talk about your life before we get into your activities here on campus. I know that you have two brothers, also in the entertainment industry, the mascot industry, whatever, I'm not sure what you call it. The spirit industry. Okay, I like that. That's excellent. Excellent. So you have Mariner Moose, who is the mascot for the Seattle Mariners, and Mickey Moose, who is the mascot for the Winnipeg Jets, the NHL hockey team. So I wonder, do they look up to you, being Mathey the Moose? I mean, Mariner Moose is great, and professional sports is great, but you've hit the big time here, haven't you? That's great. So you hold them dear, but still, the jealousy is hard to deal with sometimes. Yeah, I can see that. So now, I know you grew up in Alaska. Do you get back there much with your folks? It's true. I can understand. You want to avoid hunting season, so it's tough to get back, isn't it? Boom. Right. It's a one-shot deal, huh? That's a poor taste. I'm sorry about that. So, here you are. You're at Princeton University. How'd you get here? By plane. Okay. Funny. I got it. So now I know that fall is mating season. How's that going? Okay. Yeah. All right. You're right. It's your business. I should have asked about that. I apologize. So we'll move on. Now I know that moose tend to be solitary animals, and here you are. You're the mascot of Mathey College. And you're with crowds a lot. Is that hard? Is that something you had to overcome, or no, not at all? You love Mathey? Right. Okay. And you love me. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's kind of you to say that. All right. So let's get into your work here at Mathey College. So you are the mascot, and you are kind of the spirit of Mathey College. I know when they were looking into getting a mascot or having a mascot, they had a student poll, and some other candidates were the manatees, the Mathey manatee, and also the Mathey mollusks. Now, did you have to campaign to be the moose, or? Oh, so it was just a pretty obvious choice, right? They just got to right. Okay, I get it. All right, let's talk about this year. It was great seeing you at Clash of the Colleges, which is the spirit competition amongst all the freshmen. And as everyone knows, Mathey did win this year. You must have been really excited about that. Very proud, right? Very proud, right? And what was the one thing you had to tell everyone? Do it for Mathey, for the love of Mathey. I love it. That's great. Now, I have to admit, as you know, the real key to the Clash of the Colleges and the participation of the freshmen and the spirit of the event is the RCAs, the Residential College Advisors. And if they're gung-ho about the event, the freshmen will be as well. And I tell you, Mathey from the get-go, their spirit was phenomenal. I know, out of this world. You're right. And yes, you were a big contributor to that. But let's admit, when they had that RCA race, Mathey, I think, came in dead last. So it was not looking good for Mathey at that point. Did you have a talk with the RCAs before the next event, or how did you get us to that win? Wow, so you went with a real tough love talk, huh? Well, they responded well. I mean, whatever you did, they came back and rallied and beat out Forbes, which won last year and came second this year. So, job well done. Job well done. All right, so then about a week and a half later, we had Quidditch. Big competition. The Golden Broom is the trophy. and Mathey wins the Golden Broom. Unbelievable. So how did we do? I don't recall seeing you there, but I'm sure you were. The Spirit was there. So you were there. You were just in hiding. You were in the bushes. It was close to feeding time, wasn't it? So I can understand that. So tell me about how you felt about Quidditch. Was that it was pretty tense? I mean, I didn't. The semifinals was a close match. Came right down to our seeker getting that snitch by by one step over the opposing. I can't remember if it was Rocky or Wilson. I think it was Wilson. Wilson, right? That was pretty exciting, huh? Yeah, the seekers were key too to that match. That's true, and our beaters, they throw the bludgers. They were pretty good too. But boy, that I can't remember who the seeker was from Mathey, but they really came through, didn't they? And then in the final match, they played Butler. Do you remember that match at all? What were your thoughts on it? Right, yeah, the keeper. I can't remember who was playing, but she really did an amazing job. It was really a great job. And that really kept the scores from the quaffles low enough so that our seeker could win. That's right. So, so here we are. I think we're at the head of the IM points for residential colleges, given Clash of the Colleges and Quidditch. What do we need to bring home the IM Residential College Championship this year? Right, if we participate, if we show up, and don't forfeit, we're going to win. That's right. Now Wilson has won it 2 years in a row. They're going to, they're gunning for a third championship. I know. Wilson. They don't even have a mascot. I know. What's up? So the two mascots, Forbes I know has the bear and the Whitman whale. So did you get out with them much? They're busy. They don't return your calls, or you don't return their calls. Oh, it's just hard to. Yeah, I get it. It's tough. You all three are busy. A lot going on. It's tough to get interactive. Probably not so bad for you because. Bears tend to be, they're somewhat solitary, and whales are whales, but moose, as you said, they tend to go their own path. Yeah, I understand. So now, when you're not doing events like Quidditch or Clash of the Colleges, where do you hang out? Oh, the rock climbing wall over at the stadium? Oh, that's really interesting. I was actually just there myself for the first time. It was really neat. Yeah, you wouldn't know where it is in the football stadium, but then there's that shaft, little building part on the second floor, and it's right in there. It's really great. It's pretty cool. So, but how long have you been doing that? Really, over 2 years. So you must be pretty darn good, huh? Huh. Now, I would think the antlers kind of get in the way. Is that an issue, or? No, it's good. And the snout, not a problem? I'm not trying to get, trust me, I'm not trying to say anything about your appearance. I'm just, climbing the wall, you're supposed to stay fairly close. And yeah, you're right, you're in shape. You got good core muscles. I understand. I got it. Good. Well, that's pretty exciting. That's pretty neat. So, we're still in the fall. You've been here for a couple of years. You've gotten to know students. Do you have any advice for the freshmen going forward? That's great. I try to get them to eat a healthy diet as well. Plenty of greens, right, and fish, right. That just kind of a moose diet would be better. I know there's a lot of donuts and fries and pizza, and it's pretty easy and all the study breaks. But if they would just go with a few more like leaves, bark, and fish, they'd be much better off. That's great advice. How about for the sophomores? That's a tough year. They've got to think about their majors. They have to decide whether they want to go for an eating, sign up for an eating club pretty soon. Right, that's true. right? Just, you know, go your own course and don't feel pure pressure to do one thing or the other, and follow your passions, right, for study. And that's really great advice. That's what you've done, right? You wanted to be the Mathey Moose, and here you are, the Mathey Moose. That's right. I'd heard that one time in a previous interview. I was talking about how I had lunch with a very successful entrepreneur. He said, follow your passions, and the rest will take care of itself. And I could see that's in your case, and that should be the case for every sophomore, every student here at Princeton. So now, juniors. Juniors is tough. You got JPs. You know, they're thinking about summer internships, getting ready for their senior year. Any advice for them? All right, it'll be okay. That's right. And the seniors, would you say the same? I mean, they got senior thesis. Okay. Just yeah, stay the course. They'll be fine. Everything's going to be good. All right, good. And what, like you said, get their thesis topic going and study, and don't blow it off until the spring, right? Yeah. Okay. Now, I know you've at times you've offered to read rough drafts and perhaps be there for students if they want some ways to narrow their thesis topic. Do you still do that? Yeah. Well, that's incredible, because like you say, I know how busy you are to take the time out to read some rough drafts and be there. It's really remarkable, so thank you. Thank you for doing that. So, well, I really do appreciate you being here. Any last thoughts for all the Matheyites out there and students at Princeton University? Go Mathey. You're amazing. Well, thanks so much, Mathey the Moose, and I hope we get to have you on the show again. All right, thanks so much.